Good
So
morning.
so you're off Monday too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I was super stoked when I found out that I was off Monday too.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, yay.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna
Good
look up
morning,
the
all.
chat here and see what's going on over there. Episode 189.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Go might be looking for a spot to pee, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, he's got a treat.
Oh, okay. I was just like, look at it.
I just took him out. I mean,
Okay.
that doesn't mean anything, but
Yeah.
I took him out just a minute ago. That's why I was late. Late.
Happy
Happy
friggin'
freaking Thursday.
Thursday to you, Beth.
That's right. Throwback Thursday. I don't know what that means, but throw it back and see what else you catch. Is that what it means? So I think I got my mail call video done. So that was good. And I had sound. So that was even better.
Good.
I have to remember to check with the chat and make sure, I have sound. So that's a good thing to do.
Right.
No. No. No, no, no.
Is he getting into stuff?
Yeah. No. Come lay down. Come on, go night nights.
I got what's 21 times 4? Like,
Well, 20 times 4 is 80, so that'd be 84, right?
so I got 84 rolls of register paper that I'm gonna sell.
Oh, cool. Out of the dumpster?
No, my boss actually gave it to me because she was just gonna throw it away, and
Wow, perfect.
yeah.
Perfecto.
And I've sold register paper before because I had some from the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
When they revamped everything, they got rid of all the register paper, and I took it.
Nice.
So I sold all that. There was a lot of it.
Is it going to be that kind of a day, Ringo? No, no, no. It's supposed to be a yes day.
Yeah.
It's a yes day. Yeah, not much going on here. Where are the biscuits and gravy? I'm hungry. I'm starving.
I know I am too.
I don't know why, but I'm just hungry.
I didn't.
Although I do have some
time.
bacon in there, so
Yeah.
too bad I ain't got nobody to make it for me. Dang it. Fish and Pick and get over here and make me some bacon. We'll have some biscuits and bacon and eggs and that all sounds really good right now.
I know. You're making me so hungry.
I need to stop. I'm going to say, okay, postpone the show. I'm going to go eat breakfast.
What shoes are those?
These are my Danskos.
Oh, cool.
I sold them for 40 buckaroos.
Awesome.
I think I had $76.99 on them, but I got an offer for 40. they were kind of rough, and I just wanted to get rid of them, so I
That's all right.
took the offer. And then I got, I see Dusty did some storage units.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I haven't got the email for my storage unit yet. Apparently they don't happen very often around here, and so I got an email or something about some auction unit or storage unit sales, and
Mm-hmm.
they said, okay, if you want to be notified when these, yeah, I guess you have to be on a list, and if you want to be notified when this sale is going to come up, then you got to give us your information and we'll contact you. So I sent them my information. So now I'm just waiting for that email to come
Yeah.
through. And so that'll be exciting. Probably more ways than one, but
Right.
it'll be an experience. That's the way I look
Yeah.
at it.
I definitely want to do one at least.
Yeah, just to have the
Try it.
experience. And then
Mm-hmm.
after that, you can say, I really want to do this again, or hell no, I ain't ever doing that again.
Yeah.
But you never know until you actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm keeping an eye on him.
okay. I was kind of thinking about maybe changing my desk around so I can, so I can keep an eye on him and make sure he's not doing anything. There you are, you little booger. You just snuck right in there. Um, but I don't know. That's a lot of work. I did get some stuff done yesterday, so that was a good thing. I got some
Good.
I got some listings up. Um, what else did I do yesterday? I scratched a whole bunch of stuff off of my list. I got some inventory stuff done. Went into my unlisted room and got kind of went through everything, separated everything, like pants, shirts, bras, bathing suits. I just went in and separated everything into different boxes. So I did
Awesome.
that, and then and then then shoes, and then I also made a kind of a schedule as far as the things that I want to. I kind of let's see, a list, of course. So I just kind of divided everything up. So like Monday is shirts, Tuesday shoes. I have a lot of shoes that I need to get through. Wednesday is pants and shorts. And the reason why I did this also is I like to do one kind of clothing at a time. So like if I'm going to do shirts, I'm going to do it all shirts.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can get my mannequin out, get it situated, and I'm not going back and forth from shirts to pants to, you know, it's more of a streamline, basically.
Right.
Um, and so, yeah, I just kind of made me a little schedule and, for like every day of the week. And so maybe I can get some of that stuff done. And I really don't, I have probably more pants than anything, pants and shirts. I have more of those two than anything else. I have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of shoes inside, and I do have a lot of shoes on in the garage. So I want to get through those, and then what else do I have a lot of? Oh, and then I have purses that I need
Mm.
to go through. But as far as clothing wise, I really don't have that much. So I foresee
That sounds good though.
well, yeah. I mean, I want to go to the bins this month, but I also want to get through a lot of that stuff too. So it's kind of like a, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I want to get, it's kind of the lesser of two evils. Which way do you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to hurt me to have more clothes? No. Is it going to hurt me to get rid of clothes? No. So I just have to, figure out what I want to do and how I want to do it. If I want to wait a little bit longer, I don't want to wait too long because I want to make sure that I have enough stuff to get through the winter with.
Yeah.
So I would like to make a couple more trips down to Kansas City and get a couple of big loads, and that way at least I have if all else fails and I can't get away or can't get out, I know I can go in there and get stuff to list and have plenty of stuff, not have to worry about that.
Right.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
That's a good idea.
Because you know how I am. I don't like to drive in bad weather or, even
Mm-hmm.
potentially bad weather. I don't like to drive in. So
Yeah.
it's just me. So that's kind of where I'm at. But it's a good, and I still have a lot of Amazon stuff, stuff that I had pulled from Amazon. So I have a lot of that stuff too that I need to get up and going. So I
Mm-hmm.
put that on the list also. So that way I can work through it, figure out what I want to list, figure out what I want to get rid of, and go from there.
Are you still running sales?
Yep. I run a 5% sale every day.
Yeah, I've been doing them kind of off and on. More, I mean, on the weekend I always do them, but um, here
Yeah,
lately I've just been.
I usually do a 24 or a 24-hour sale every day. Is this stuff to list?
Yeah, you answered it.
Okay. Have a good day. Hope the dentist thing works out okay and you get everything done. Okay. So, just I'm
Good
just
luck.
trying to get if I have things even in my unlisted area, if I have things somewhat organized, it kind of tells me, what I have. I can kind of, eyeball, I've got 20 shirts or I've got 50 shirts or whatever. And so it kind of just shows me what I've got. And actually yesterday was a really big realization that I really don't have. I've gone through a lot as far
Mm-hmm.
as, my inventory that I had. So it just means that I need to, get more, and it may not even be clothing. It may be, hard goods, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I should do that because like all my stuff is just cluttered together.
Right.
Like I have bathing suits with sweaters, and
Yeah. So, basically what I did is I just put empty boxes, like lined the wall with empty boxes and just started going through, and then I even looked at some pieces, was like, what was I thinking? You know, I don't want to sell that. That's junk, or, you know, that's got a big old hole in it and I didn't see it, or, you know, whatever the reason may be. So kind of, you know, let me just kind of organize and, you know, I think it would be a great idea for you if you could do it. Maybe just kind of move everything like to the middle of the floor, which I don't know where that's at. Yeah, I know that's hilarious, isn't it?
There is no middle.
I know, but you know, just move everything like kind of away from the wall, and then set up some boxes, line your wall with boxes, and just start separating and separating and separating, and, you know, get Brandon in there to help you, you know. And if you don't get it done in one stretch, then, you know, just keep on working on it.
He's worried about your bar stool. He says it's going to fall over. And I said, no, it's hooked on a chair.
Looks like it's about to fall over.
Well, that's the cool thing, is if I stand like this, it actually looks like it's floating.
Huh?
If I sit like this, then it actually looks like it's floating.
She said it looks like it's floating if she sits like this.
No, it don't. It looks like it's about to fall over. It don't look like nothing like floating.
Okay. Okay, bye. So, but I've got a lot of bags that I need to, you know, garbage bags full of clothing that I've been through. And my thing is, I don't want to sell. I know people buy stuff that has holes in it and that's used and has stains on it. I just don't like to sell that kind of stuff. To me, that just opens, you know, even if you disclose it, it still opens up for, you know, problems. And
Yeah,
I just try not to do that.
The only time I ever do, like, if there's holes or stains, is if it's a really good brand.
Right.
And
now, say if it was a Harley Davidson t-shirt that had a couple of holes in it and some, you know, I don't know.
I sold some wrecked Harley Davidson t-shirts in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of 6 or something. Mm-hmm. And they all, yeah. And I just made sure to emphasize that they would be good for working in the shop.
Right.
And, you know, and stuff like that, because they had, you know, stains or holes on them. And he came already?
Yeah, some woman.
Oh.
She had no mail, but I told her I had 3 packages for her, so.
Oh. So, yeah, see, Margot says vintage t-shirts with holes are selling well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just made sure to, you know, just say that, you know, what they had. Like, I didn't go through every shirt because I had like six or 7 shirts together. And so I didn't go through every shirt and say this one has this or this one has this. I just said some of these have more holes than others, and, you know, some of them are by the neck, and there's a few that have them on the seam or wherever, you know. So so, you know, and they sold. No problems.
Yep. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. You know, I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm just weird.
But if it's like something else, like Lee jeans, or, you know, just something very random, you know, and not really a good brand or anything, I'm not gonna, like, you know, unless it's like, you know, the destroyed, or you know what I'm trying to say, you know, the trend,
And, you know, I do have to kind of force myself to do that. I don't even like to sell those, to tell you the truth. But I know that they sell.
Oh,
I know that the, you know, the ripped up pants, you know, I know that they sell. But it's really hard for me to put those up.
oh, it's hard for me too. I'm like, oh my God, nobody is going to buy this. Nobody. And then they sell. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, you guys just made a believer out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, the first ones I sold, they were so bad. I was like laughing because they were so bad. And I'm like, there's no freaking way these are ever gonna sell, but I'm gonna try. and like within probably 2 weeks, they sold for what I was asking. And I had best offer on there too, and they didn't even ask for best offer. So I sold them full price, and I was like, that's amazing. Because they were destroyed.
So Margot says, okay, question. I have to organize my stuff. Kind of like what you said to do, put everything against the wall and organize. What is the best storage solution? She said bins collapse on her.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I find out when my bins collapse is when, like, if I put like the lightest or the least filled bin on the bottom, then it's going to collapse because you have a lot of weight on there. So what I found to do is you put the heavier ones on the bottom and the lighter ones on the top so they don't collapse. But you could also maybe try the um, banker's boxes. You know, those are pretty stable. There's and maybe I don't feel like I can justify doing that right now because I'm going to be moving.
Right.
But when I find out, you know, whenever I get wherever I'm going, you know, I'll revisit that and see if that's a good option. Because it is an investment. You know, it's not going to be cheap. It's going to cost money. And so, you know, you have to make sure that, and then to boot, you've got all these totes that you're going to have left over. So you have to make sure that you got room for those, or, you know, you're able to do something with those.
Right.
So, you know, it's gonna be, right now, my totes they work for me. They're probably not the best solution, but, you know, they work. And so that's kind of what I have to. And right now, like, I ran out of bins, so now it's you know, I was just using boxes in my unlisted, which I don't really like to use because I know, you know, boxes bring bugs and stuff like that. But my house is pretty well bug proofed. I spray quite a bit and everything, so I don't really have any worry, and I haven't seen anything, so I think I'm okay. Leftover tots.
Totes, I think.
So, leftover totes. Time to get more inventory. Right. So, you know, that's just kind of what if I have leftover totes, it's usually, there's always something that I can put in them and someplace that I can use them. They always come in handy. But I'm just saying, if you bought banker's boxes and went that way, then, you know, you're going to have a bunch of leftover totes and everything like that. So you got to, you know, find out what you're going to do with those too, because those are money also. So, good morning, Jim and Tara. Hope you're having a good morning.
All right, guys.
So it's all, it's all a struggle. And yesterday I went and I had some limbs from the trees, and so I had to take those and take them to the burn pile. So I did that. And then I took a bag to the thrift store finally. Let me get you a link. We'd love to have you come in. We miss you.
Yeah, we haven't had you in here for a while. Miss Nikki too.
I know. I sent her a link. She may not be up for that.
My days are running together. I sat down this morning. I'm like, did I even go on the show yesterday? I don't even remember.
Yeah, you were there. You was there. Do that. Are you there still?
Yeah, Brandon threw cigarettes at me. And I scared
Oh
the
my
crap
gosh.
out of me.
I was like,
Don't
man,
fall over my
it's
tea.
like super.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Get out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
It's off time.
Where's all your
Okay,
other
Tara.
people's?
I sent it. I sent one to you. But sales have been mediocre. I can't complain. I had 4 sales yesterday. And really what I work for is I work really hard, or I try to work really hard during the week, because I feel like, even though I don't get, it varies. Saturday could be, Friday night could be really busy. Saturday could be busy. They can all be busy, but usually there's like, I'll have maybe 2 out of 3 that are busy. And so I try to, keep listing through the week and get ready for the weekend. That's kind of the way I see it. So I just keep adding and adding and adding, and hopefully that will do some stuff. And I mean, if I'm looking on my overview and all of that, it looks like I've got like 80 watchers on stuff. So that's good. I mean, there's a lot of them that are just one watcher, but there's quite a few of them that, have several, 4 or 5 watchers on items. So I think that's a good thing. I'm back down to under 1,200 or under 1,300. So I'm at 1,279. So I need to get that. My goal is to get that over 1,300 by the weekend. So I got a couple of days to do that, which it shouldn't be too hard. That's only 21 listings, so I shouldn't have a problem doing that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do a hangout this week?
What's that?
Are you gonna do a working hangout this week at all?
Oh yeah. I was gonna do one last night, and for some reason I thinked out and didn't. But maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that today and maybe this afternoon.
I saw you guys.
You
guys got some more Annies.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's great.
That's what we did. When did we pick those up? I think we picked them up Tuesday. So I had a road trip on Tuesday. I picked that up. And then Monday, I don't know, we had something going on. And then yesterday I wanted to come on the show, so I'm like, all right, Jim, I'll help you pack. I'll go get this. We'll go pick the stuff out of the building. And I had so much to pick that when I came back in, you were done like by 10 minutes.
Oh, crap.
And today I'm like, well, I'm gonna at least get on and say hi, because we also now today we have to go drop off a boat somewhere. So it's just like this week's been real crazy, and I haven't listed at all. I haven't listed at all this week. I worked around outside on the weekend, so I haven't listed in 6 days, which is not good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We'll make it up though.
yeah, I'll definitely be listing today. Move it.
Yeah, I definitely will be doing. What do I got? Let's see. My little schedule here says Thursday persons. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I got a bunch of Christmas stuff I'm gonna list.
Who was the jackass that made that list? What were they thinking? But yeah, I mean, I went in last night. I was really kind of ambitious last night. I was, you know, taking pictures and getting stuff up, and you know, went back through the clothes that I had organized and everything, and grabbed some, you know, good stuff, and so I got a whole stack of stuff that I'm going to be listing, and I think I've got probably five or six persons in here that I can list. So I'll probably get those listed too.
I got the Christmas spirit rocking, so I got a bunch of Christmas stuff I'm going to list here. Oh my God,
Okay.
I've really been selling a lot of Christmas stuff. Just FYI, if anybody's sitting on it, put it on, because I mean, I had a lot of washabout dishes. I've been popping those. I think I sold out of nativity sets now. I mean, it's really been going.
Huh.
Wow.
I've
You
got
have
a
to
bunch
take
of
my stuff.
ornaments that the Hallmark ornaments that I haven't done anything with those. Those have just been sitting there.
Those can be kind of funny if they're listed individually. They got to be something really special for them to pop, it seems. They can be kind of weird. It depends what they are. There's some Hallmark ornaments that do really well, and then there's some Hallmark ornaments that are just blah. Ugh, you know what I mean? I don't know why.
Maybe I need to go back and maybe, you know, look at my price points and see where maybe I need to adjust.
Yeah, I have
better.
really cool Disney European ornaments, and I haven't sold any of those, which I thought I'd sell them out pretty quick, but maybe the price is a little high. I don't know.
Yeah, I have some Disney ornaments, and they've had watchers on them, but nothing's sold yet.
Yeah.
But they might go sometime. Maybe I'll put a sell on them or something, and they'll sell finally.
Nikki hasn't died up there in Duluth, has she?
I hope not.
For a long time.
I think she's doing okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's doing a little bit better, but it sounds like she's doing better.
I saw she was eating Coney dogs last night, so maybe she's feeling a little better.
Yeah.
Because if you were real sick, I don't think you'd eat them. But
Mm-mm.
it's on the tail end of it.
So yeah, I'm basically just getting some stuff listed today. That's what I'm gonna be working on. Today, tomorrow, you know, tomorrow's kind of because I have you know, lunch with my mother-in-law, so usually, you know, after the show we go to lunch, and then, you know, I don't get started until probably around 3 or so, which is about normal for me any other day too, because I take naps.
I saw this vintage Tab soda can. It's like a steel, I don't know, 1970s Tab soda can, which it wasn't worth all this. Worth like $9. Anyway, The interesting part is we're overnighting it to California because I'm going to see if I can find out which one. It's going to be in one of these Netflix movies or shows or whatever. He goes, we need it by Saturday for filming for this Netflix. I don't know if it's that movie or show or whatever. I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be like in Stranger Things, Jim.
That's awesome.
I'm going to see if I can find out which one it's going to be in, though.
That'd be interesting to know.
Yeah, just kind of fun.
That's cool.
When you see that item, you say, hey, that's the item that we sold them.
I didn't make no money on it, but we sold it to them.
Yeah.
They paid $9 for the can, and they paid $50 to ship it there.
Are you serious?
Overnight FedEx to California.
Oh, my gosh.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
And what was it? Just a tab can?
Yeah, it's a tab soda can. It's like the old one from the 70s. It says sugar-free around the top, and then, you know, it's the pink tab soda can.
Huh.
Wow.
That'd be something, definitely.
I found it in some stuff. I was going to ship it to Jason, because doesn't he always, like, drink tab or something?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, screw it, I'll just list it. Because then I have to find out where to ship it to, and I'm lazy that way. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just list it anyway, yeah. That's funny.
Hi, Todd.
Todd, the hand. You should pray.
What's up?
It's alive! Oh my God!
Mickey.
I was worried she
Oh.
Are you feeling better?
A little bit. I had to go run and grab my daughter because she had overslept and my husband couldn't give her his truck, so I had to come in town to take her to work.
Well, you sound like you feel better, Nikki.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Just I got still a lot of congestion in my chest, but
Yeah.
I got a splitting headache. I won't quit either.
Have you been to the doctor?
No, they don't do anything for you.
No.
You might have something more going on than that. Than just congestion, though, so.
Yeah, they won't do nothing for you until you've been sick for a while. So I've only been sick for not even a week, so probably won't do crap for me.
Well, at least we know she's alive yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was worried about her.
Poor thing.
Go home and drink you a hot toddy and crawl back in bed and go to sleep. That's the best thing for you right now is sleep. Sleep and coughing.
Mm-hmm.
What you been up to, Todd?
Nothing.
You got any estate sales going on today?
I can't find any. I don't think anybody's doing one.
That's weird. Usually Thursdays are pretty busy for you.
Yeah, we got like 4 kind of local estate companies, but I haven't seen any ads for any of them.
That's weird.
Yeah, and it's like they all worked so hard last week that they're not doing one this week, maybe.
Good morning, Chris.
Yes.
Good morning, good morning. I'm looking up this. There was somebody gave me a tip that there was some and I don't know if I want it or not. It's on an online, like a government something or another.
Yeah, like
government. Yeah, and so I put a bid on these. They're Harley manuals. I put a bid on them, but they were only like $6. I think they were $6, and I put I think I bid them up to like 7, but I haven't received anything on that. I think they're supposed to end. I think it was 2 days. In 2 days, so I don't know. I need to go in and check and see what's going on with those.
Because I don't know what kind of manuals they are. But, I mean, they're good for at least $10 to $20, you know, depending on what they are. And if you have enough of a pile. And they're super easy to list and ship. I mean, I sell a lot of manuals. You can make good money on manuals.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna. I mean, it's in Topeka, which is gonna be like 2 hours away. So I was gonna say if they would just ship them. So
how many manuals are there?
I can't remember. Let me see if I thought I saved. There it is.
And just about anything Harley Davidson you make money on.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't say everything, but just about.
I mean, I would still drive there. Let me see where that's at. It's not that one.
Well, and like we did with the Recessa Annies, we drove an hour and a half south of us to pick up those stupid Recessa Annies. Anyway, on the way down, we do like go and peruse, you know, secondhand stores down there and stuff, kind of make a day of it. And then we'll usually bring home some other stuff too, you know, from Goodwill or whatever.
Right. It just says one lot. A lot of. It doesn't give. It doesn't give me any amount though.
Is there pictures of it?
Yeah.
I usually go off the pictures because it seems to me like government deal auctions, they don't give you a very good written description of the item.
I would say at least 10.
Huh.
Going by what the pictures look like. So
well,
yeah, I would
say $100.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the same way as your Benz are or something like that, but you could do that, you know, swing, you know.
Yeah. And the minimum, let's see, it's up to looks like $30 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 1 day and 9 hours left.
I mean, if they're like owner-operators manuals, they're only usually worth about $10 a snap. Now, if there's something like a big master mechanic, like, you know, manual, I mean, those are like, I don't look it up, but I'm going to guess at least $30 to $50 a piece.
So this one says Service Manual 1997, Official Factory Manual.
Oh, factory manuals are better.
They are better?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then this one says Parts Catalog Police Models 1995.
Parts catalogs are not as good.
Okay.
It's probably the parts catalog is probably still worth $19.99.
Yeah, I was gonna say Harley Davidson, the parts manual is probably catalog is probably okay.
Hey Tara.
What?
Check out this shirt I sold. You would have liked that, huh?
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's got horses on it, but it's not my style, Todd. Some rodeo person somewhere, I'm sure, is rocking it.
Still nice though.
You know where it's going?
Huh.
France.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
They got cowboys in France too, I guess.
Oh, they do Western sports over there now. They really worked on, like, AQHA really worked on getting a show circuit over there and stuff. Oh, here's a 1997 Harley Davidson Dyna manual, factory manual, and they're asking $109 for it. Here's a 97 sports manual for $103.
I would say send a link to me privately so I could look at it, but I'm driving. So send a link to Tara, have her look at it and see if you want a second opinion.
But here's a 2005 Softail factory service manual for $36.
Because me or Tara wouldn't go against you, you know, bid.
Oh yeah.
Plus, you know.
Yeah, I'll send you guys the link.
You don't want to put it out there publicly either.
Right. Yeah. Let's see what I can. I just bid on it again, so. But yeah, I mean, if I can go and pick it up and kind of make a day of it, that wouldn't be too bad.
Well, do they have anything good else on this online auction in the same area that's good?
Well, it's in Topeka, so I know of a couple of thrift stores.
No, but the online auction, sometimes they have multiple listings. Is there anything else that's good or small you can ship?
Yeah, I didn't see anything else.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on.
Jeez. My computer's being stupid.
As you're down there in Texas, if you find stuff with a horse on it that's cheap, stuff with horses on it always sells.
Yeah, I mean, I put that on my mannequin, took pictures of it. My wife walked through and she goes, God, who would wear that? I mean, I wouldn't. I wear if it's not a polo shirt, I pretty much don't wear it.
Yeah.
I mean, a polo shirt with my blue jeans, I'm good for taking the wife to a local restaurant or digging in a storage unit or, every one of my polos. I mean, some of them are nice, but they all came from a storage unit or estate sale or wherever.
Well, if you ever go to like rodeo or Western show events, you always have you have horse people there, but you'll have what I call like these dime store cowboy guys who maybe their wife's into riding, so they try to dress the part. So they'll wear like a Western shirt and a big belt buckle and the $200 pair of boots or whatever, but they don't do anything, They just dress the dress.
Nope. Yeah, it's even though we have a lot of ranchers around here, anybody just wears Western clothes.
Yeah.
That's one of our main stores in town. That's where I get all my good shipping boxes is from our Western store.
Oh, geez, you got a lot of you got more than 10 manuals in there because it looks like you have the smaller, thinner ones too, which I guess I don't know what they are.
Uh-huh.
That factory manual, I mean, it's worth at least $35 from what I can see on eBay. I mean, there are some that are higher, but I would guess that's more in that $30 to $45 range.
Okay.
But I mean, if I was gonna bid on it, I mean, I'd still bid like $25 on it. There's a lot.
Yeah, it's up to what, 31 right now.
Oh,
I just bid 32 on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll go any higher than that, but yeah, like I said, it looks good. It looks like there's quite a few in there. At least 10, but probably more than 10.
There's more than
10.
It looks like they have the thin
like it's yeah. So it looks like it'd be a good buy.
Yeah.
But I was looking at the other stuff that they had, and there really wasn't. There's some used law books. Well, that's not even in that place.
They got handguns.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some more one of these.
I wasn't real sure about those because they're like
they're like
80s
those generic ones.
They're auto engine tune-up and electronics manual from the 80s. I just didn't think that they would be
I think I sell those similar ones to that in the past. I've sold them like in that $24.99 to $29.99. They don't do quite as good, but they do ship media mail.
And then there's like Cushman, was it Cushman radial frame manuals or something? I don't even know what a Cushman is. Looks like it's some kind of
like a not a
Cushman might be good.
yeah. Yeah, I would buy the Cushman manuals if they're cheap.
looks like they're at 6 right now.
Yeah, I would bid on them.
Cushman made scooters, didn't they?
Yeah, and like those little tiny trucks and like these golf cart looking things that are 3 wheels. They made a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But some of these are like for their off-road haulers and that, and you got people that are restoring them and that. And again, you got a pretty good box full there. I mean, even if they sell for 10 to 20 a piece, I mean, there's quite a bit there. I mean, they're not going to sell like instantly overnight, but they are a nice little money generator in your listings, you know.
Yeah.
And what about this like VHS blank media? Are they new? Because I haven't sold any because I don't run across it, but the boys sell this crap that's new in the pack and do pretty good.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Yeah, and they're all wrapped in the plastic yet. They've never been opened.
Heck, might as well make it worth my while, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you can get them right, yeah, I'd bring them home with you. If you're going to make the drive anyway for the Harley manuals, you might as well try to get all the manuals and the like VHS.
Right. Okay.
Don't put the link in the chat because I'll buy that crap so fast. And you gotta protect it.
I mean, it's all in the same place. You think I should put a bid on those repair manuals too?
Yeah. When does it end? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
I just throw a bid on it tomorrow. I mean, you'll remember, right?
Yeah.
Just remember on these, I think the government deal ones too, they have a soft close. So if they get a bid like in the last 10 minutes, they'll extend the time by 10 minutes. Sometimes I like to bid on the last day, and not that this always works, but I figure the other person that placed the bid might forget to check on it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Otherwise, they send out an email to say, hey, you've been outbid.
Right.
That always works, but maybe if the person I'm outbidding is like busy doing something, they'll forget to come back to it, and then I can outbid them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
like a whole 24 hours to get notice they've been outbid.
Right. That's true.
Just make sure whenever it ends, you got your butt in front of the computer.
Right. 2, 10.
And my highest bid is never like 20 or 30 or 40. It's always like 22, 23, or 43. Because if somebody goes to bid, like they put their top bid as 40 and they see that they've been outbid at, if my highest bid is like 41 or 42, they may think, oh, well, this person's going to go up to 50. So sometimes that works. You know, not all the time, but sometimes it might steer them away if your highest bid, let's say you're like, oh, the most I really want to pay is 40. Well, I would put 41 or 42, right. You know, just because if they go up to 40 and they see that there's a higher bid, then some might think, oh, well, that person wants to go up to 50.
Yeah. And if they're cheap, if they're like nickel and diming you up to get your bid up, sometimes they might get discouraged if they're like can't outbid you. Sometimes they'll just back off.
Right.
Wow.
What up, Todd?
I don't know if it really does work, but it makes me feel like it works.
Yeah, well, You just try anything.
I've shown you all these pens that I got. I just looked this one up on eBay, and somebody's trying to sell one of these for $245.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
I had a guy that's in my area, a reseller, and I must not have been at the auction he bought them at. Or he got them somewhere else. I don't know. But he was selling like Parker pens and that for like $300-$400 a piece.
Wow.
He had some of those pens are doing like 30, 25, 30. But yeah, he had some big hitters in there. They were doing like 250, 300. I saw he got up to like 4.5 on some of them. I mean, he did good on them. I don't know where he got them.
Yeah, I got a bag of pens for like $3.
Yeah.
Already sold one of them for, what did I sell that one for? Like $45.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, that's some pretty good ROI right there.
Yeah, you got some serious pen collectors out there.
This one isn't exactly like that one. That one has a gold end on the top, and this one's just black.
Is it a Parker?
Schaefer.
Oh,
Schaefer.
All right, you ready?
Yep. All right. If you guys are still going, I'll pop back in. I gotta go drop this boat off.
Okay. Have fun.
Later. See you, Tara.
Bye.
I'm glad I got some good information there. That's
So what'd you
good to
bet
know.
on?
I bid on all of it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there's only 4 lots of things. I bid on the repair manuals, the Harley Davidson manuals, the Cushman
You did
owner's
the
manuals.
Cushman ones.
Yeah, I did the Cushman and then the VHS tapes.
VHS tapes are what, empty?
Yeah, they're new. In the wrapper, there's a lot of 21 of them, Maxwell's. So, figure if I'm going in, I might as well go all in.
Yeah. That's good.
Go bigger.
Let's see. So yeah, I just need to keep my eye out. And now they did say something about they did say that they would ship the items, but you have to have like a label or something. If you provide the label, is what they said. So I don't know.
So yeah, you'd have to purchase the label through USPS or something, which wouldn't be bad because then you could like give them a media mail label, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You can make sure it gets shipped cheap.
Well, you know, if you do that, that might actually be worth it.
I would call and talk to them. Oh yeah, if you could do a media mail label, get them shipped to yourself for like between $5 and $8.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Topeka.
Oh.
Topeka, that's one of those neat names to say.
Topeka. But, you know, that's just one of those, even if I have to, you know, go there, I'll just, you know, just
Does your mother-in-law drive a cheaper car?
Yeah.
Could you use her car for the day?
I don't like to do that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm so weird about that. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't want, be my luck to, break the car or get in an accident, and I
Yeah.
just don't like to do that. So,
Yeah.
VHS can go media mail, right?
what's that?
That I don't remember. Is it blank stuff can't go in media mail? I think it's blank
I
stuff
thought it
can't.
could.
I don't remember. Ew. It's like a mouse running across the road. Ew.
Yuck. That gave me the willies. Stop doing that.
I don't remember if it's blank. I don't think blank media can go media mail. I just do it though. I didn't say that.
Well, Beth says no, blank, not blank, cannot go
Yeah,
media
not
mail.
blank.
Okay.
He's just going from Topeka to your place, so.
That's okay. We'll make it work one way or the other. The other Jason, you would buy that that you would like buy over me. That's crap.
Anybody to do something they shouldn't do.
It's okay.
It's me and Tara. You never know who's watching.
Yep, big brother.
Might be somebody that lives in Topeka watching,
Yep. Like that saying, under his eye.
Right.
I need to find a good
I
series.
wonder when that starts again.
Another good series to watch. I haven't. I watched one last night, and it was actually pretty good. It's called Chance, and it has the guy that played House, Hugh Laurie.
Oh.
But it's only in one season. I know a lot of people don't like to do that because they don't want to like get into it and then that be the only season. But it was actually it's pretty good. Kind of like it.
Yeah.
What was I looking for? Ringo, where are you at?
I think I know why I'm feeling better though, because I got my husband sick.
Oh no.
Which I feel really bad because he has asthma, so colds with him are even worse.
Yeah.
And besides, he's a man, so the man cold will always kill you.
Oh yeah.
Beth said, "Jesus, Nikki, you look like death. Go home and go to bed."
I don't feel good at all. I mean, I'm feeling better, but I still have a lot of congestion and just don't feel good.
Yeah, that congestion will stay with you.
Yeah, especially when you're a smoker.
Mm.
Do you like the smell of the like the Vicks Vapor Rub?
Yeah, I used some of that. It helped a lot.
Okay.
But the problem is when I put it on, I'm not a person that likes to just lay around without clothes on.
Right.
So I put it on, and then it ruined my T-shirt that I was wearing.
Right.
And so I don't really want to ruin all my T-shirts with it.
Right.
Like Vicks pads that you can put on.
Oh, they have Vicks pads?
No, I said I wish they did.
Oh. Well, that might be an option. Yeah, I mean, you could get like a gauze pad and then just kind of like stick it on your chest. But I'll tell you a good remedy that I use a lot when I'm sick, and I'm sure everybody will probably think that it's weird, but I put Vicks on the bottom of my feet when I'm sick, and it
Oh, that's what they
actually
say to do with babies.
that's I've done it with my kids. I've done it with myself. I'm a big
Uh,
believer. Not a believer, but I'm a
mhm.
believer.
I love Vicks,
I know,
but
I do
like I
too.
said, it ruined my T-shirt. So
Mom used to slap that stuff on her upper lip when we had a cold.
Yep.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I had it
Nothing
smeared
on
all
the
over my
nose.
nose and my chest, and
The menthol, what is it?
Mentholatum.
Is it menthol
A mentholatum.
that's in that?
Yeah.
Vicks? Yeah.
It's eucalyptus and menthol.
eucalyptus too. Yeah, I've been taking some vitamin C. I started taking vitamin C yesterday to see if that would help. I was like, it can't hurt, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had Brandon get orange juice, and it was like the day after I had drank some orange juice. But with having so much sugar, you have to be careful too. But
Yeah.
I drank some orange juice, and I felt better. I still have some congestion, but I'm feeling way better than I did.
Yeah, you
No
sound a lot
fevers,
better.
nothing. Yeah, but it sticks around for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna go put this stuff out for the mailman, so I'll be right back.
Okay, I know to get picked up.
I mean, I won't even go into the auction tonight. That's how I don't feel good.
Man.
Nikki, miss an auction? You must be sick. I'm just teasing you, Nikki.
I know. I usually feel better because your adrenaline's you feel
You're breaking up, Nikki.
everything and move. God, I hate the service.
Nope. What?
How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah.
No.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it
even
is.
move in it.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, Todd.
Okay. No. Sorry,
Charlie,
Nikki.
it seems to help even if you put Vicks on your back if you have congestion.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems like you're almost breathing through your skin.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom used to put that stuff on my nose, on my chest, on my back.
Mhm.
She used to just goob me up with that stuff.
Yeah.
So dang expensive.
Oh, I know.
I can't
I
believe how
know.
expensive that shit is. So it's
Vic?
like, well, and I don't like the smell being left on my hands. No matter how many times you wash it, the smell stays on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
I took a plastic knife and smeared it on me. Excuse me.
That's funny, Sassy.
What's Sassy say?
I just over the top educated a buyer. A buyer wanted a plate with cheaper shipping, which is listed free.
Oh,
That's funny. Fishing and Pickens said, "Get the Vic sniffer."
yeah. I don't think you can buy those anymore, can you?
I don't. I've seen them. I seen
Oh,
them. Seen them at Walmart.
I didn't know if you can buy those. See, my problem is more in the chest. Mine isn't as bad. I mean, it's bad in the nose, nose and feel better. And
Mm-hmm.
like my Alka-Seltzer cold nose, but it just nothing helps my chest. So I wonder if I should get some Mucinex or something.
Yeah. Mucinex is good stuff too. It like when you have congestion, that'll help you cough all that up.
Yeah.
But you might need something else for like when you need to lay down. When you need to go to sleep, you're gonna be trying to cough that stuff up. That's my worst time. Like whenever I lay down or like sitting how I am right now with my, my chest like, hunched over, like that's when I cough the most. And so my doctor will actually usually give me cherry tussin for whenever I go to bed, because I'm not being diabetic. You can't just take anything off the shelf, because that stuff will give you like it's high sugar and high it'll actually make your blood pressure higher too. So you have to be really careful. So so cherry tussin is really good for when you have to lay down and go to sleep, and so you can actually get rest, and that is definitely one of the biggest things when you're sick like this, is you have to get some rest.
I thought the Tussins were an expectorant, so they make you cough.
Tussin is, but it actually also has alcohol in it. No, it has an acetaminophen, I think. So it'll actually let you sleep. It makes you tired. Yeah, I know. Whenever I'm sick, that's the best stuff.
Thanks to the meth heads out there.
What?
They weaken the dosage of that Tylenol severe congestion. That it would knock that shit right out of me, make me feel like $100, and even give me a little boost because it had that phenylephrine in it or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it even give me a little boost for the day, But thanks to all the goddamn meth heads out there, they've weakened the dose now, and it's not as good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, they had to lessen the dosage of the what is it? Epinephrine.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Ephedrine. Because ephedrine was good for ephedrine. It's called.
Oh, ephedrine. Yeah.
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 And it used to be good because they used to give that to asthmatics because it opens up your.
Right.
It not only gives you a boost of energy. Well, it gives you a boost of energy because it's opening up your lungs.
Right.
But thanks to the meth heads, we can't have any of that stuff anymore.
Mr. says that poor meth heads get blamed for everything. Meth heads get blamed for everything.
That's why they take everything away from us.
I just listed that pen and I got a $50 offer.
Woo.
Nice.
Are you gonna take it?
I don't know. That wasn't on very long.
I know.
That's pretty quick.
What'd you have it listed for?
I listed it for $99.95 with best offer.
I'd counter them.
Like, how much would you counter?
Counter 75.
75? But I want my $100.
Yeah.
Counter 90.
Counter 90. On the offer. Make a counter offer. Somebody must have had like one of those automatic listing things set.
Like best offer. You know, you don't have to accept but if you're hungry for sales, you can, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't like doing best offer because people lowball you or whatever." Well, some days when your sales are really slow, low balls are better than no balls.
Yeah, that's right. I will take all those low balls.
Okay, I countered 90.
All right. Sarah's begging to see your face, Todd.
No, he doesn't do that.
Yeah, I'm just too cute. I would distract everybody so bad. I don't like doing that.
No, I don't blame you.
There's a reason. There's other reasons than vanity why he doesn't show his face.
Right.
Yeah.
He has 3 eyes.
I was just gonna say he needs one of those. He needs a fence. He needs like a fence, and then he can, just
like
be like
Wilson.
this.
Wilson.
You can say hi to your neighbor.
Wilson, yeah.
That'd be cute.
That would be.
Ooh, now that
awesome.
now that I cut my hair short, it's pretty wild, boy. When I don't brush it.
Oh, I forgot that you cut it short. Let me see it again.
Well, it hasn't been brushed today.
I don't care. I already seen you.
It's pretty wild, but yeah, I cut it. It's short.
Oh wow, it is short.
I cut like 4 or 5 inches off of it.
Wow.
It's pretty short. See?
Yeah, that is short for you. Looks good though. Good job.
Just shoulder length or just.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, your
the ends hit my shoulder.
I don't know why buttons ever got to be cute, but you're cute.
I need to take a shower and brush my hair, but yeah.
It looks cute though.
Thanks.
Yeah, looks great. Makes you look younger.
Even though it's like it needs to be brushed. I look like I stuck my hand in a light socket.
Rename you Ratty Hair Nikki.
Yeah, time to put that thing back in a ponytail or in a clip. What other YouTubers would show that on camera, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
What you need?
Sassy says she's off to look at Bill Clinton hand photos to see if they are a match.
His don't match. He always had a cigar in his. What are you up to, Crazy Card? You got some big items you're selling? I'm selling little items.
Wouldn't that be funny if Bill Clinton was really talking to us this whole time and we didn't know it? That would be hilarious.
It's not Bill Clinton.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying, wouldn't that be funny if all of a sudden we found out we've been talking to Bill Clinton this whole time?
That would be funny.
I'd be bummed out because I would just love to talk to Hillary. Be like, Hillary.
Hey Valerie, Todd just listed that pen for $100 and he got a $50 offer on it.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like really fast, and so he countered for 90.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now it's crickets.
Yeah, so far.
Would you quit?
I only paid, if I would only paid $3 for a whole bag of pens, I'd have taken the 50 and went with it.
Would you?
Probably.
Yeah, I probably goofed
I
up.
don't know. That's all right.
Offer that quick, it'll sell. I'll get
It'll,
another.
oh yeah, it'll sell. Definitely.
It'll get another.
And
offer.
usually if there's something that I know will sell for a certain amount of money and it gets an offer that quick, I will let it ride. But sometimes it's nice just to get that fast cash too. It just depends on the item. You know, things that are like a dime a dozen, no problem.
Yeah,
I
don't.
take it.
If you're at an estate sale, don't leave without all the fountain pens you can drag out of there.
Yeah.
Because I've
Fountain pens are cool.
done really good with pens.
I've done really well with old Bics and stuff. You know, they have the advertising on it, and old pencils too.
Yeah, I just listed some Eagle pencils the other day.
Yeah.
They're old and they're supposed to be like drafting pencils.
Yeah.
The ones that I had, they were colored on the outside, but sold for between 15 and 20. So but the regular drafting pencils go for $150.
Drafting stuff goes really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sells good. I mean, it's not always big time money, but it sells good.
Yeah.
So this is a Parker fountain pen that was in that bag, but look, it's broken.
Oh, bummer.
I wonder if somebody would buy it for parts,
Maybe.
but it's good.
Hard to throw it up there.
Shame.
Possibly.
The little ink bladder there, you squeeze it, and then let it go, and it sucks ink up the pen. That's how you fill them.
Mike said if Todd was actually Bill when he stood up, he wouldn't be wearing any pants.
I did not have sex with that woman. Cha-ching! It sold for $99.95, full asking price.
Right, way to go!
Good job, Todd.
Very nice.
So much for the guy who offered me less.
You know, he comes on here and acts like he doesn't know anything, but he knows more than he lets out to.
Who does?
He asks us questions to make us feel good, but he really knows more stuff than he acts like he does.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good seller.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
My bag of pens, my $3 bag of pens is at $145 sold now.
That's awesome.
Pretty good ROI.
Nice.
Very good. You did good.
Coffee.
You did real good.
You want to see the listing? I'll screen share it.
Sure.
Morning, Turtle Trader.
You have any more pens to list?
Yeah, I got that broken Parker, and I got one called an Osmeroid, made in England.
Oh, cool.
I've got a pen and pencil set that's yellow. The cap is missing on the pen part. Yeah.
Pretty lucrative, $3.
Well, you know, if something sells that fast, you wonder, man, I should have listed it for $150. Oh well, I mean, I made a good cutoff.
Yeah.
Somebody else will probably sell it for $250 after they refurb it.
Yeah, as long as you're happy with the price, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But I always wonder, you know, dang, I listed that too little. Well, whatever.
Yeah, we all think that too, and then it's like, well, whatever. At least I got the money in my pocket.
That's right.
Go spend on more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't pass by the fountain pens at the estate sale. Oh, I was gonna. Did y'all see that?
No.
Am I screen sharing?
No.
Oh well, crap. No wonder.
Uh-oh.
And they paid.
Oh. That's your paid sound?
Yeah.
I'm glad mine doesn't do that for paid. Because I associate
dreaded
that sound with the
message,
message.
I'm not screen sharing?
No.
Oh crap. What am I doing wrong? Oh. I have to
That's
push
right,
the
OJ.
share button.
There you go.
There I go. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
OJ says better than a sharp stick in the eye, as my dad always said.
Sharp stick in the eye. Look, it's got 14K on the nib.
Yep.
Ooh, awesome.
I mean, who gives $100
job.
beat up old pen? Made in the USA.
People with money, though, they got to
Look how you
spend
fill
that.
it. It's got a snorkel that comes out, and you fill it with a snorkel.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was one time I sold
It even had initials on the little pocket clip.
I sold a coffee cup one time for $50. And I was like, what? And I never researched my customers. I think that's creepy. But one day I was like, who buys a $50 coffee mug? And so I researched her address, and yeah, she lived on like one of those islands off of Washington, whatever it's called.
Like
Whidbey
Mary's
Island?
Vineyard or something.
I don't remember, but anyways, and she had like $1 million home. It's like, that's who buys a $50 coffee mug.
Oh, yeah.
People that have more money than they know what to do with.
Yep.
Am I still screen sharing?
No. You stopped.
Is my camera on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it is. That was weird.
What was weird?
Well, there was like a delay going back to my regular camera on my end, but y'all could see it.
Huh.
I could have accidentally shown something important and not even known
Accidentally?
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Hey, Nikki, Valerie asked me to ask you to say gums, like your gums.
Mm-hmm. Gooms? Huh? Are you laughing at me?
How do you? Huh? Like what holds your teeth?
Yeah, gooms.
about.
Gooms. Gooms.
See, I told you I wasn't lying.
Why you say gooms? Goom.
Yeah, that's what my mom always called them, gooms.
Gooms.
Sometimes I say gooms, sometimes I say gums.
That's different. I never heard anybody say it like that.
My mom is from Michigan. You never heard anybody over there in Michigan saying gooms?
Nope. Nope. That's a new one.
Come on.
Well, I better list this then. So should I?
Yeah.
I should save this one first. What do we do? Saturday?
Listing challenge, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Save it.
Want some food? Sally,
That's
how do
what
I get rid of how do I get rid of sorry to change the subject, but how do I get rid of worms?
Oh.
Tapeworms?
Yeah.
Dog worms?
Dog worms.
You gotta go get that stuff at the store.
You can go get that stuff at the store, or you can mix half a cigarette tobacco with half of a cigarette. Take half of a cigarette, mix it up with some kind of food.
I don't screw around with natural remedies. I just go right to the store and get the shit. That was when my dogs had fleas that time. I was like, everybody's like, oh, you can do this and do that. And it's like, nope, I'm going and getting chemicals.
Yeah.
I got so many damn chemicals. I told my husband, I said, either everything I got is going to kill them or kill the dogs, or it's going to kill the fleas, one or the other. But either way, I win.
Yeah. I just noticed that today, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. Get that taken
Did you
care
say
of.
you saw the worms in him? In his poop?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Great. Go get the medicine.
What, Ansley? What do you want me to keep saying? She says, "Keep talking, Sally."
I like it when it says video. 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 Video.
Oh, video.
It's not a record player. It's a gramophone.
Gramophone.
You could just buy that. You could just buy that stuff over the counter, right?
Yeah, you can buy it at Tractor Supply or
Walmart.
You know, they should have. They should actually have something at Walmart.
I'm gonna shoot my dogs.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that.
I got in a bag of garbage.
Oh gosh.
That sucks.
I know, because I really don't want to bend down that long.
For dewormer, you can actually take half a cigarette, take the tobacco out of it, and put it in food, or like if you have wet food or something, put it in a little bit of wet food and let them eat it.
How often do you need to do that until they're gone?
Just like once a day.
Okay.
Do it for maybe 2 to 3 days.
See if that does the trick.
But it's going to give them diarrhea, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I say I just go get the medicine.
Yeah, the medicine gives them diarrhea too, so doesn't matter.
Dang.
I agree, Beth. Tobacco and spit is the best thing in the world for bee sting. My grandpa taught me that when I was like 7 years old. I was standing on a pump house, fixing to jump in a swimming pool, and a bee stung me right in the knee, and my grandpa was standing there watching, and he ran over to me and took a cigarette out of his pocket and tore the end off of it and spit on it, stuck it on my freaking knee. And it was like, that was like, it was like, 2 minutes and the pain was gone. So
Golly.
You gotta
Oh,
watch
yeah.
now. Your other dogs are gonna have worms too, so you gotta treat them too.
Right.
Especially if
worms,
they're poop
those
eaters.
worms come from, from fleas. And if he no longer has fleas, then he won't get worms again. But
Right.
if because that's from eating the fleas.
Right.
So if
Right.
if he if he doesn't have fleas anymore, then should be pretty easy to get rid of.
Yeah.
You guys in other parts of the United States have all kinds of issues. Our dogs up here, I mean, I very rarely have any problems like that. Like I said, the only reason why we had fleas was because my brother from Michigan brought them with him.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, no animal I've ever had, and all the animals, including chickens and goats and pigs and everything, has never had fleas.
Hmm.
You see this set?
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
how much it sold for.
Holy shit.
Woo!
That's
That
when
what you
have?
got?
And let me unscreen share here. I have the same set, but it's missing the cap.
Well,
And what did it go for? The other one?
for $450.
Holy crap.
I'd put it for $450. You never know if
Their best offer, yeah.
It's missing the
yeah.
on the pin.
Oh, I'd still put it up there.
Wow.
Or maybe can you find the parts for that pen? It might be worth buying the cap.
I don't know.
That's true.
Probably not.
If you could find the cap for it. Probably not, but if you could, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm getting
I don't
pen
imagine.
rich.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Pretty good.
I sold a pen for fountain pen for $60. I got it in the bottom of one time I got it in the bottom of a dollar box. I was sitting in there in a case.
Huh.
It was actually one of them boxes that somebody goes, "Why do you buy all that shit?"
Yeah.
Mr. Sadie, he paid $3 for a bag of pens.
Hmm.
Well, that's good, Megan. Hopefully they constructed your kitchen too.
No, I'm going back to bed. I just thought I'd come in and say hi to you guys.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I
Keep me awake.
appreciate you letting us know you're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were kind of wondering.
Anyways, I'm
Feel better.
yeah, I'm having a hard time breathing again, so I'm gonna go back to bed. See you
Okay.
guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Nikki.
I'll go ahead and list these for 200 and see what happens.
There you go. What the heck, right?
What the heck?
For only 200?
Yeah.
They're probably gonna fly.
Okay.
Sounds like you're chopping up cocaine in there.
I feel like it. I'll do this for right now. Who was that?
That was me. Me.
Woohoo! Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Chain, chain, chain.
Come here, honey.
Chain.
Holy crap.
What'd you sell? Come here.
I think a shirt, but I sold it for a lot of
money.
Oh no, it's for a dress. For a little dress.
Come here. Ringo, come here. Come on.
And when I say little dress, I mean a little.
Come here. Ringo, come here.
A little black dress, sundress. It's sold for like $24.
Well, that's good.
I need that. Now I gotta find the damn thing.
I need to eat. Need to eat.
I had to pop back in, Todd. I would list it for offer.
What?
I would list it for 400 or best offer. Why would you stretch yourself $200?
I know, that's why I was like, only 200?
Well, it's missing the cap.
It doesn't matter.
So, it's not a $200 cap.
Right.
No shit.
Yeah, and then if you do that, then if they give you a best offer,
yeah, you can always accept it.
They might give you a best offer of, $350. Come here.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody has a broken pen with a cap laying around.
Maybe. All right. Well, whatever.
Well, you said one sold for $450. So the lowest I would go is 400 plus best offer.
Yeah, but that's
Goals. It's not like you're
nicer than
hurting. It's not like you're hurting for money. But what's wrong with the one you got? Besides, it doesn't have a cap.
It's pretty stained.
Just list it, Todd.
Hey, I'm listening.
I don't know. It's up to you, but I don't know. I'd list it for their best offer, but it's up to you. I mean, it's not like you're poor. Crazy. But hey, you've got your investment back, so it's not like you can't sit on it for a little bit. And then in a week, if it doesn't sell, then lower it down,
Hey, Todd, why not do an auction?
Or that.
Yep. I could think of Tara.
I don't know. I do a lot of them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, doing auctions.
Start the auction.
What?
How high should I start the auction?
Well, I don't know. What do you think it's worth? Is it a $200 pen?
Well,
it's a $400 pen without the cap.
All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, because were you talking about doing a buy it now for $200?
yeah, I was.
Okay, well then don't do it as a buy it now. Do it as a $199.99 auction
Starting
for 5 days.
Yeah.
This is the situation, Tara. He has the pen and the set, but one is missing a cap, and with the cap, it sold for $450.
Yeah.
And he said this one is a little more stained than the other one, but still, I would just, like I said, I would, if you're going to buy it now, I would at least put it up there for 400 or best offer. Because he only has $3 into these pens, and he's already made $150 off these
45.
pens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like he's got $100 into these pens and he's waiting to get his money back, you know?
I'm going to tell you a story.
I would do an auction. Oh, please, Todd, do an auction, man.
Yeah, do an auction. That's a good idea.
I'll tell you a stupid story. Anyway, I had a Celtic starter jacket that I listed. I sold it like a day ago. And all over the place, the comparables, they were selling for $40. You know, $39.99 free shipping on the Celtics jacket. I put it at auction, and I know a lot of people don't like auction. And what I sold for is $68.
Yeah, but what'd you start it at?
I started it at $39.99. What I knew the comparable was.
Don't be an idiot. Don't start it at $10 or 99 cents or something stupid like that. Okay, so just start it at what you think you're going to get for it. If it goes a cycle and you don't sell it, oh well, just send it to buy it now on best offer or whatever.
Yeah.
During that auction cycle, you'll wind up. If you got somebody who really needs that flipping pen, they're going to pay up for it. And hopefully you got two people who really need that pen, and they're going to fight over it.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for with the auction.
And it's probably, I'm assuming, I haven't looked it up, it's an item that probably doesn't have a lot of current availability right now. Like if you go on eBay, I don't know. I mean, is there like 1,000 of them available right now?
No, I'd say probably not.
Not if they're selling for $450. I'm sure they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, I mean, this is perfect. I mean, if this was like a part, like a head gasket for a 5-horsepower Tecumseh motor, okay, and you look at it and you know that the head gasket goes for $19.99 all day long, putting it out there in an auction would be dumb.
Yeah.
Because obviously you already know exactly what this thing's worth. But this is a perfect example. Without the cap on, how do you find a comp? You could research till the cows come home. You're never going to find an exact comp. Let the buyers be the ones who set the price. You know, don't list it for less than you're willing to take, but let them, fight over it and come up with your price for you. Let them do their research. Let them do their legwork. They're the pros.
I agree. I just never have that much luck with auctions. That's why I didn't suggest an auction, but I sure wouldn't throw it up there for $200 unless you're going to do it as an auction.
Well, I wouldn't start it for a nickel less than the lowest you're willing to take. So if you're not comfortable with letting it go for less than $3, then start it at $3. That's where people get screwed on auctions, is they set their starting price too low.
Right.
And if it don't sell at the auction, so what? You got time.
Okay.
If I'm in,
that's your call. I mean, we're auction. We do a lot of auctions. We do a lot. Of people that this is the only way to do it or whatever. But I will say we do a lot of auctions and we do sell a lot of stuff.
Well, the $400 Buku jacket.
Well, on stuff that's wanted, collectibles that are wanted, auctions sometimes can really, really do good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had a guy at the auction who got this piece of Red Wing. Boy, I got a bloody nose. Some kind of, it's like this little donkey thing, and I think it was Red Wing pottery. Anyways, he put it up for auction for, I don't know, I think he started it at like $20 or something. It ended up going for $1,200.
Wow.
Jim, do we pay listing fees for auctions? Now we're an acre store, don't we get so?
Not in collectibles. Certain categories we do it for like a nickel or something.
Oh.
But most stuff is collectible, so we don't wind up paying.
Yeah.
But I'm selling a tab can. Well, I only got $9 for it, but this guy needs it for a Netflix movie, and he needs it in California by Saturday. So it's got to go overnight, and he paid $60 for it. It's a sugar-free tab can. I'm packing it right now. And it's got to go out FedEx this morning. But so, I mean, when you got an auction, if you got a couple people who need that weird collectible and they're going to fight for it, I mean, you can get crazy prices. but you'll never get above what you're asking on buy it now. I mean, you set your own ceiling. You limited what you could take in on it.
We had a Buku leather jacket that the comparables would be all over the place from $200 to $1,000. We put it at auction. I think I started at $299.99. Got all kinds of offers like for $400, $500, $600, and I sold it for a little over $800. And to me, I like that kind of stuff because it's a little bit of my safety net. And you wait 5 days. Who cares if you make a couple hundred more on the item?
Yep. So that's what I said. Don't rush because you've only got $3 into the item. You've already made $150 off of those items already. So you're in no rush to sell it.
Right.
You know, you'd be in more rush to sell it if you got, you know, a couple $100 into an item. Then yeah, I understand being in a rush to get sold, but
here is a single pen listed for $1,500. It's got the cap.
Holy.
Good God. Here's one listed for $550.
I agree with Tara and Jim. Listed for auction. At least try it out 1 week anyways.
It's my Sicilian mother. She always said, why take chances? You know, don't take chances. Definitely.
And something like this with like rare Parker pens, these people are, I mean, it's a saved search. You'll bring them out of the woodwork. It ain't going to fall through the cracks, the odds are. Yeah. These are people with money, you know, that are paying this kind of money for pens. This isn't like, you know, like me, somebody who's like, I can't afford $500 pen. These are people of a little bit of means. They're going to see it come up on a save search. You're going to bring a few of them to watch that auction.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. 5-day auction. Here we go. List item. Boom. Oh,
there you go.
Please wait for your photos to upload.
That would help.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, I just had to come in for that because I didn't want him to. I'm going back to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, Nikki.
I had to come in and save Todd from himself. Goodbye, guys.
Night. Bye. Night.
Oh, yeah, she sounds like she's got a good one.
Yeah.
Come here.
I didn't think this set would be worth much because it's missing the cap. Dang, it's stuck loading photos. It's just sitting there spinning. Dang it. Come on.
You're a good boy, huh? Yeah, you're a good boy.
Thanks, Sassy.
This guy from California bought this tab can. It's one of those old time pink tab cans. They were steel, but they had aluminum pull top or whatever, and it said sugar free above the word tab. So anyway, they want to put it in this Netflix show, but I will make nothing on it because it costs $50 to ship. I have to pay the 10% on that shipping. So it's gonna take $5 off my $8.99. But I don't care. I'm like, well, I'll help brother out. Now I have to ask him what show it's gonna be in. I hope it's in Stranger Things. I like that show.
I've never watched that show. Is it pretty good?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, check it out. They really get it. I mean, some shows they try to do like something like that 70s show. You never really felt like you were in the 70s. You could see it felt fake. But when you watch things, you really feel like you're in the early 80s. They really got it pretty good. I saw a couple things that weren't right. They've messed up on a couple things, but I mean, it's 99% they got it down. Even the way that people act, and you know, they're using rotary phones and stuff. It's just, it really brings you back to your childhood. It's kind of cool, and it's spooky. You know, it's got a good plot too.
Is it scary? Is it scary, or is it just?
No, it's more like Twin Peaks. It's kind of creepy. It's a creepy mystery. You know, it's not like slasher gore or anything like that. It's not like Walking Dead. It's more like mystery kind of thing.
Okay, then I can watch it.
Yeah, it's great. Winona Ryder is a crazy person, which I think is playing her like John Wayne. She's playing herself. She does a really good job as a nut.
It is kind of fun though when you get stuff that gets shipped off to be on a TV show. Like we had a model airplane that was in CSI New Orleans, I think. And then the really cool thing is we sold like circular saw, this old time circular saw, and it went to Ash versus Evil Dead, and we had to ship it to New Zealand because actually Jim and my son really like that Ash versus Evil Dead show, so we want to watch. We see our saw in there.
It's a skill saw from the 1950s that's driven with a shaft. So it's like you hold a handle, and then there's an aluminum tube that's about a foot long, and then a saw is attached to that. So obviously he's going to snap this thing to his arm or whatever, and it's going to be, you know, because he has the one hand, he puts all those attachments. So you can look at it, it's like, oh yeah, I could easily see where this would attach to to Ash's attachment on his arm. So
interesting.
I'll have to wait till the season's. I don't know if that's out yet. Season.
I don't know if it is. I don't think so. We gotta like hijack it because we don't have stars.
Yeah. We get it the way you get stuff if you don't have the channel. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, I have to look that up because I'm always looking for, you know, series and stuff that I can watch while I'm listing and stuff. So
you have Netflix, right, Valerie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a Netflix show.
I have Netflix and I have the Hulu. I think it is Hulu. I'm supposed to be getting the Fire Stick here pretty soon, I guess. So we'll see how that.
We have Amazon Prime, and to tell you the truth, I don't hardly ever watch the shows on Amazon. I'm not saying they have bad stuff or whatever. I just hardly ever go over there.
Yeah, it's I don't know really how it works, but my daughter has it, and she bought me the stick, so I don't know. We'll see. Well, hopefully it worked out okay. So sorry, I have a friend calling.
A friend of me?
No, just a friend.
Friend of me is a friend that makes you do stuff with them or for them, like asking for favors.
It's a friend of me is a friend that the relationship with them doesn't end well for you. So that's
right.
They seem like they get you in trouble.
Yeah, I am probably going to have to run to the store and get some dewormer medication.
Yeah, they all get worms because I know, like when we got Mabel, they say because when they nurse on their mother, they end up getting some worms through the milk or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to go. I did Sally's remedy just to see if it would work. I don't know if it'll work, or I figure it can't hurt to double up on it. And
what'd you do? Feed her tobacco?
Yeah, she said feed her tobacco and mix it in with some dog food.
That's what the old timers used to do for horse wormer was tobacco.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Maybe I don't know either.
So all
I mean,
those,
I could tell she doesn't have much of an appetite.
Oh.
Like her appetite is down. So I actually had to like hand feed her the dog food, which usually she tears that.
Is it
Huh?
Ringo? Is it Ringo or one of the big ones?
It's Ringo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had to give Mabel another dose after we got her. And they were pretty good. The person that had the litter, they were pretty good about worming. She goes, but my vet said they'll all get it.
because the eggs are in there. So the wormer will only kill the adults, it won't kill the eggs. That's why you gotta wait for the egg to get it again. But that's why
maybe.
Years
there you go. It kept the worms out.
Free.
Yeah. You know what's really gross when you see, we call it the crawling piece of coconut flake, because like my lab, she'll go out in the woods and find, like, this is so gross, like during deer hunting season, like a pile of deer guts or dead rabbit, who they're really horrible for worms, and then all of a sudden you see like this little white flake that's moving, because when they poop them out, they like, some types of worms like segment, and then they get in another host and make more worms, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's always super creepy. Jim's like, what's in that dog's butt? It looks like a coconut flake. It's moving.
Yeah, that's a little too much. Yeah, I'll have to go and get some dewormer and get them set up with that. So get rid of that stuff. But I did try the tobacco. Figure if I can't get him with the tobacco, I'll get him with the dewormer. So we'll try both. Let's see how it goes.
All right, I'm going to head to the rummage sale for 20 minutes or so. I'll be back if y'all are still on.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm actually going to shut it down myself. So I got to go to the store and get that stuff. But I'm planning on doing a, what do you call it? A working hangout.
All right. Send me a link. I'll pop in.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll be listing too.
Okay.
I got to set up my picture taking area, but that's what I'll be doing now.
Okay.
I don't have to list the rest of the day. I already made $100. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. Well, I sold 700 yesterday, Todd. So there.
Dang, that's awesome.
A little over, I think 7.25.
Well, yeah, when you put gold bars up. I'm not selling my gold bars.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not selling my gold bars.
Oh, okay. I don't have any gold bars. If I had gold bars, I would keep them too, because I think it'd be really cool to own a gold bar.
All right, guys, we will see you later, and hope everybody has a great day. And keep your eye out for the working hangout. I'm probably going to do it around noon-ish, 1 o'clock. So, and I'll send you guys a link, and you can come in and hang out and work. So, all right, we'll see you all later.
All right, bye.
Bye.